This is a quick video for our friend Jerrick Harding, the best player that ever played in the history of this school, well, at least in this building. You know, Willie Sojourner, the great Damian Lillard. So the draft's tomorrow. Let's see if you'd... And I want to say this to everybody, that the naysayers on Harding. I talked to two assistant coaches. Oh, they're his own coaches. His own coaches. Not Randy, you know. But the assistants are like, oh, so... You guys think he's going to get drafted? Yeah. They know Jerrick, these two. So, remember Damian Lillard? You think that was a good draft choice? Everybody looked over and they turned their back on him, who probably could be the best player in the NBA right now. Jerrick Harding's the best player that ever played there. That's saying a lot. Damian Lillard played in this freaking building. I'll tell you a story about the betrayal. Hold up your sign. Hey, come on. I want you guys to hold up that sign. Come on, baby Kev. Come hold up the sign. Come on, hold it up. Just real quick, only for a second, so we can show what they did. What the Utah Jazz did to what a lot of people did. Oh, it's upside down. Flip it up. What the... It's still here. You go to that. There you go. All right, come on, back there. Turn here. Pull it up. Put it up. Grab the other end. No, no, no. Oh, there you go. Okay. You got it? There you go. Nice job. So the Utah Jazz, the Utah media, they betrayed Damian Lillard. Jimmer. I'll tell you a great story. This is important for Jerrick Harding because the media betrayed him. He's the best player in the hit. I never seen anybody. And, oh, I know. Trust me, I know. So, I'm sitting right there. Damian had a broken foot. I'm full of cancer. This is right before I got leukemia. I'm sitting with Frank Layden right there. The guy comes walking up to Frank Layden. He says, oh, hi, Frank. He was a scout. Frank's like, what are you doing here? He says, I'm looking at a prospect we like. Oh, yeah? Who's that? And he says, this kid from Eastern Washington. Me and Frank looked at each other, and I says, your NBA player's right there. And I pointed right there, and Damon was sitting about right there. And he says, the scout laughed. Okay. Okay. Do the betrayal then. Nice. So, good job, boys. So, they're Fukushima babies right after. So, this is a great story. So, exactly a year to the moment, Damian Lillard's ahead by 22 points in that building to go to the big dance. Okay. So, he's ahead by, go get it. They're ahead by 22 points at halftime. This is to go with Damian Lillard on the floor. Anthony Johnson never missed a field goal, never missed a free throw for Montana the entire game. Never did it once before, never did it again, you know. I mean, talk about the Wattis curse. Ask Damian if you don't believe me. The great Damian Lillard.
Did you see that?
I grew up right here on this set. The angel used to appear to me. Anthony Johnson. What happened? Blah, blah, blah. I had an out-of-body experience. It's the Wattis curse. The nuclear industry. So, don't draft Jerrick Harding at your own peril. He's all that and then some. He's that good. Yeah. All right. You going to run with him? Go. By the way, this will be your athlete. He's on the comp soccer team. They won a game here not that long ago. 11-0. He had all 11 goals, but they're even better basketball players and baseball players. My grandsons, Kevin Blanch, Dwayne the third. He took himself out of the game after the third quarter. And I remember the other coach going, boy, what does that say about you? He pulled himself out of the game because he's got humility, because he's being taught by me, you know. So you betrayed these kids. That was exactly a year to the day at the Fukushima disaster. These kids were born 2011. March 2011, both of them. My twin cousins, as you know, I call them my pair of 11s. It's important. You know, you betrayed our children. You turned your back on our children. Fukushima disaster, no one wants to talk about or report it. These kids aren't going to be able to see the starfish in the Pacific Ocean. They're not going to see the whales and anything. Gone like I got it. Like I got it. It's outrageous. All right. Staying tuned.